Hello, and welcome back to Tyranny, where last episode we continue to delve into the old walls, and we learned that Wagstaff is a fucking psychopath. Well, maybe not yet. But we've learned that he wants to basically kill Reef-Talon and use her blood to purify the water, and is hell-bent on making sure that we don't succeed in recovering her corpse and using it to using the bones to make more sieves. However, Reef-Talon is still alive, so the plan has changed. Since she's still alive, I can't exactly gather her corpse, and I don't intend to kill her if I don't have to. We're also making our way to try and find more bits of the Chronicle. We're currently in the depths of the old walls right now, exploring the Bastard's Wound. Fighting Bane. And fighting Sleepless. Tab's what it is. Okay.
Shadow strikes swiftly to kill. Take that!
I'm terrible at this. How am I not dead yet?
Shadow Hunter strikes with sharpest claws.
Come on, Bane.
That. I got nothing.
Come on.
There's no Shadow Hunter strikes with sharpest claws.
There we go.
On it.
That was the wrong one. So it's probably green, right? Yep.
Found something. Can't do that.
And that's going to
Heads up,
trigger the
wait,
Bane, which is fine.
There's nothing.
They don't like lightning, though. Or they don't like frost, but I don't have frost magic. I have fire and lightning.
Hey, nobody saw that, right?
Which is fine, because it's about to die anyway.
Idiot! What was I thinking?
Will do.
So,
Yes.
with that being said, I'm fairly certain we've thoroughly explored this particular section. So those aren't the correct keystones either. There we go. Well, we activated it. I just can't touch it.
On it.
Bastard's Wound DLC. It's a bit tricky. It's also the only area that the pathing doesn't want to work right. Or at least the only area that I've discovered. So yeah, I can't explore up there because I'm guessing I have to warp there. Although... But I can't... It's going to be a lot of trial and error in this episode as I try and figure out what works and what doesn't. That works.
Right.
Your days end here!
Oh, that can't be good.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead. That's actually really bad.
By your command.
Take that!
There we go. That should deal with most of the bane. And then use some of my reputation abilities.
Begun to fight!
Right.
Come on. There we go.
Kids, you might learn something.
Redirect for victory.
I got it.
And now I should be able to touch the thingy. But I'm not going to go further. And there's a trap right there,
Well, this is interesting.
which I'm going to disable. And then we're going to go this direction. All right. Holy shit, that's a lot of bane.
Moving cautiously.
Everybody move to stealth.
Right.
And bam. Well, I'm gonna get detected. Holy crap. That's a lot of badness. Come on, don't die now. Don't die me. Come on. Shh.
Will do.
Ooh, that is bad. That is really fucking bad. What just happened there? Oh, thank God. Restoring touch went off just at the right amount. Just at the right time. Restoring touch went off. That was clutch, is what that was.
Catching up to my age. Pay attention, kids. You might learn something.
That was real clutch.
Take.
Phew.
Right.
Nothing.
Eb, don't stand by the malice. It'll rip you to shreds.
I got it.
Clumsy shit. Focus.
Oh, man.
On it.
And another mural that I refuse to interact with, because if I interact with it, it'll fuck things up. I will interact with the mural later.
See that? Right.
Another battle. I think we're making friends.
Unleashed firestorm. Do it, man.
You would
Unleash
raise a
the
hand
flames.
against the lawyer of justice, then step forward and be judged.
Because you'll help thin out the herd. It's going to be another... shit. Come on, Lanatree, do the healing.
If I had kids, they'd be feeling that one.
Alright. Another clutch fight. I will say that about the Bastard's Wound. They certainly made things tricky. It's really just me having to actually strategize for once instead of just using one super kill move. So that takes me here, which is interesting. Because that's a thing I can't interact with. I guess I'll go this way. No, it still doesn't work. Okay. Curious. And that's another one I can't mess with. This is the figure shit out episode is what it is. Yeah, because I don't think I can interact with... Actually, I might be able to. No, I can't.
got it. Can't do that.
But I probably can from the other side here. Okay. Good to know. I am correct. About to get into a big-ass fight, so I'm going to unleash Death Squad immediately. That's actually a good thing they knocked me out because my fireball was misplaced. Redo Firestorm. There we go.
Best time to cut claws, Reef-Talon.
Come on, move around.
Will do.
Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake.
All right.
On it.
Another
Yeah, I
demonstration.
figured that would spawn more.
On it.
Palace is in order. Oh, if I had an iron ring for every dumbass mistake of mine.
I'll be feeling that one for a bit.
Idiot. What was I thinking?
I'm fine. Just fine. I don't need that rip described.
Oh, not so fast.
All right, and then do that. Come on. Come on.
This is embarrassing.
Do the thing.
Nobody saw that.
There we go. Grave Bolt. Fireball. Killsy's keeping the Bane off of my other spellcaster.
I got it.
Alright.
Right.
Let's go further down into this tomb. Of
Interesting.
sorts. That's interesting.
Trouble is afoot.
And unleash shock right there. Come on. Keep on hitting me with their fear orbs. It's really annoying. Oh, wait, what? It's terrified, bolt of corruption, and spell breached. In other words, I've lost control over him.
Touch beast was use more than 5 fingers.
You know what? Let's do Warrior's Respite. I've never done that. It's an ability I've had forever, and I've never used it.
I'm wounded. Smells like defeat, like coming death.
I wouldn't say losing to a Malice common death. Those things are really, really, really bad. How many wounds does Killsy have? Killsy has 2 wounds. I'll take a rest.
Yes.
Hello, weirdos who ran away. This young woman teeters dangerously close to the edge of the chasm, calling out to someone in an airy, almost melodic tone. Where is your sweet song today, lullaby? We miss you so. Her companion tugs at her armband and she slowly spins around. Neither seem to recall their earlier flight from your presence. Are you one of the dreamless too? She rocks and sways in place, running her hands across her sash in long, languid motions. You spy an object in her hand. It's a blue glint piercing the gloom. As she cradles it close to her chest, you recognize the characteristic shape of an old wall's torch key. That shiny rock. Would you mind parting with it? She either ignores you or doesn't hear your words, electing instead to stare directly into the blue gem. Is this where my dreams have fled? This pretty spark, it glows so cold and yet is a flame to my numb hands. She draws the crystal to her cheek. Some bronze for that stone of yours? You grab her hand and press a stack of rings into it. She stares at the metal blankly, barely acknowledging its presence. With a smile and a shrug, she lets the rings fall from her hands and returns her attention to the torch key. The rings roll into the darkness and drop into the water. I need it. Give me the rock. Oh, God damn it. Fucking crazy lady. To be fair, if I was as sleepless for as many days and nights as they were, I'd be crazy too. Oh, Oh, thank God I have Planetary in my party. Ebb went down. That's bad.
There's nothing.
Planetary's earning his keep these days.
Whimper and ride for Beast Woman. There's nothing.
Come on, Bane. Come on. There we go. Sleep, sleep now, Bane. Sleep, sleep. Ah. It's only slightly more armor.
Sorry, I can't.
Interesting that I still don't have access to that, though. I wonder. So you truly do need the Jade Keep, but there's gotta be a way to get down there. How many pieces of the Chronicle do I have? So I found Darkened Hollow and Bastard's Wound Farm. I need to warp out, though. So we can talk to Reef-Talon, look at the murals, then read the rest of the Chronicle. Huh.
Right.
I was expecting it to do something else.
Your days end here.
And great, more Bane, as figured. So, Fireball.
That one coming.
I know they're resistant to flames, but they're not immune to it when it gets to be as deadly as mine.
Oh, I'm enjoying this a bit too much.
Alright, is this the fucked up? No, it's not.
Have a look here.
Let's see, is this the blood room? No, it's not.
Your days end here.
And more Bane.
Strong strike. Good. Still aches.
Fire blast. Fire blast. If he's not busy cowering in fear.
I'll be filling that one for a bit.
Don't die now. That would be bad.
Raise a hand against a warrior of justice. Then step forward and be judged.
It's like, don't die, come on.
Take that.
Come on.
I have you now.
There's nothing.
Well, this was just here for pretty gems, I guess. See, that lights up, but what did that activate? Well, let's go talk to Reef-Talon. Oh shit, this. Fuck. I just remembered. What? No, it was 4 days ago. 8? That's absurd. Arguing with a perceived interlocutor, perhaps herself, the old sage mutters with her attention jumping from left hand to right as she banters. Then we should retrace our steps. As you approach, the sage turns towards you, her face a calm and tranquil smile. Oh, darling, having trouble sleeping too? It really is you! At first, I didn't want to believe, but then... Eyes wide with surprise, Lantry ambles forward, seemingly uncertain of what he's expecting. Or, uncertain of what he's experiencing. That voice... Lexmi looks around, her glance darting in every direction but Lanatry's. Mel, what happened to you? How long has it been? Your youth, where did it go? You're supposed to outlive me, not the other way round. No, not Mel. Lanatry's eyes fall to the ground, his face awash in defeat. It's me, Lanatry. Don't you remember? Think back to the Citadel, study nights, that time we found those berries. Do I have to... Clearing his throat, Lanatry steps in close to Lexmi and places his hand on her hip and gently kisses her forehead. Certainly that must spark something. He steps back, trembling, though she seems unmoved by the experience. The sage just rubs her temple with a pained smile. Sorry, my mind feels all fog, no lightning. It's all in here, just tired being tired. All I need is a little sleep. A little shut-eye and it will all make sense. I'll let Lanatry talk to her. Lexmi, it's me, Lanatry. He steps forward and reaches out his hand to touch her. Oh, it is you. The woman's face slackens. Her eyes blink as tears begin to form around her eyes. I thought you were just... He grasps his hands and presses it to her cheek. A delusion. I have so many these days, and many of them are you. I thought you were dead. When the Fatebinder said a missive came in from a sage L, I didn't believe it was you. Didn't want to tease myself with the hope. How did you escape? Who was with you? I have so many questions, but I really need to know how we get you out of here, how we make you better. Wander away for a moment, giving them some privacy. After a few minutes, you wander back. Find them, step away from an embrace, both red-faced and disheveled with emotion. You catch only the tail end of their conversation. But an apology is all I have to show for myself. Oh, if only we'd listened to you, this all might have been averted. Ah, Fatebinder, thank you for giving us a moment. Lanatry and I have not seen each other for quite some time. Knowing he's alive is of great comfort. Seeing him in the flesh is a waking dream come true. How can I help? No one can help. My insides have been fouled by magic, and I am denied the comfort of sleep. You would think having every hour in their day to spend would allow for such profit, but alas, I seem to step in and out of the present, never truly at rest. I have fallen victim to the sleeplessness syndrome. Our resident beast woman, Mystic, healed me after a near-fatal fall. While I lived, her healing took its toll in the days and weeks to come. The physical injuries vanished, but a restlessness took its place, and nothing has been the same. I am the Fatebinder Ethan Drake. I believe you contacted me regarding a legal matter. Legal matters? If you're asking about laws, Wait, that sounds familiar. Did I? Ethan Drake. Oh my! I had given up hope and almost forgotten I ever sent you word. A look of recollection crosses her face and lets me examine you head to toe. Thank Kairos you found me. Apologies you should meet me now. My mind is a fleeting shadow of it once was. Fatebinder, my offer is a simple one. I will submit to your justice and confess to every crime in my school. In exchange, I ask that you preserve my writings. I have seen centuries of my work burn away in hours. Please, let me save something, some small sliver. I will purchase it with my life. If I were to help, what exactly would you want of me? I understand your caution. If these were truly offensive scripts that railed against Kairos, I would understand you're unwilling to assist the preservation of such slander. I've read what I can of Kairos' laws, and I know much of what we write speaks of how the Tears was free of Kairos' grip. I know such histories are put to the torch, but I contend these writings will only bring glory to Kairos. Our histories show the Tearsmen growing in hubris, unable to see the doom of Kairos to the north. These are not heresies, they are studies in the foolishness of seeing oneself as equal to or greater than Kairos. No need to praise Kairos in front of me. I see. Well, my aim is not to flatter Kairos, but to render fact. And you could say the facts themselves are biased towards Kairos' greatness. I wish I could have heard you say those words a few years ago. One must learn a mistake by living it, remember? All too well. The chronicles we've kept detail of society existing in shadow of Kairos, and ultimately fell after a long lull of complacent living. I contend that such a history speaks of Kairos' inevitability, and the folly of the Tearsmen. How do you know I'm salvaging journals and not a bunch of coded messages? I would invite you to read them. Decide blah, 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 blah. I'm not underhanded. What is it you want from me? Swear by Kairos' name that you'll gather and preserve my chronicle to the best of your ability. Do that, and I care not what you do with me. If our works are protected, I will grant you a measure of immortality. You grant a measure of immortality to me and the other chroniclers. If my life can purchase that, I will happily pay that price. I will help you, but I will not swear on Kairos' name. I have no love of the Overlord and no love for pretending to the contrary. Those loyal to Kairos take oaths quite seriously, am I not mistaken? I must have your assurance the task will be done. I say again, I will do this for you, but I will not vow on Kairos' name. Please, Leximi, you can trust the Fatebinder. Your vow would open up a possibility of a third party destroying your scrolls, making the Fatebinder liable for a needless death. It appears I'm asking too much considering the position I am. I suppose I will settle for an oath on your own personal honor. Then I will swear on my honor as a Fatebinder that I will do everything within my power to preserve your chronicles. Fair enough. Here, take this. Notes on where I left the remaining texts. Ordinary rubble, fade, blah, 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 blah. I have other questions. You seem unwell. How can I help? No one can help, blah, 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 blah. Have you seen Reef-Talon? That name, yes, Reef-Talon. She's lurking down here, same as I. You look like you've known the caress of sleep. Why, then, do you seek her? Reef-Talon can still be of use to the people of the Bastard's Wound. Well, I can tell you that she lurks in these depths along with the sleepers he's created. Tell me, do you intend to harm Reef-Talon? Only if she harms me. You better not unleash the goddamn thing that I think you're going to unleash, because I have been nothing but kind to you. Oh, you fuck. You. This fight's gonna suck. This fight's gonna be freaking god awful. I fear. I fear. Oh no. Wake up. Fresh meat. Lexime roars at the massive havoc hovering in the center of the room. Every hair on your body stands on end as the room swells with static charge. Small bits of debris orbit the havoc as its tendrils twitch and flick. On second thought, we could talk this through. The time for lies is over. Perhaps you should have listened to the Overlord. These old walls are off limits for your protection, Fatebinder. I'm not hallucinating. Has she truly lost her mind? Lenartu shakes her head, eyes wide with disbelief. This is a nightmare. Submit and this'll be swift. Or resist and make things interesting, however you like it. Lexime claps her hands, roaring gibberish at the massive havoc as it begins to stir. I've killed these things before, and I shall do it again. But I might be incredibly terrified this time. Oh, but it's also weak to all forms of magic.
Right.
I will unleash every thread of wayward magic burden in my form. Oh, that's not that bad. I remember this being absolutely horrific. And if I can kill this thing before it summons more friends... then... good. Good. It's over.
Heads up, we have company.
And that was the first part. This is the second part, which is the part that was bad.
Will do.
There's nothing.
Take that!
Come on. Come on, my man. Lightning cone. Fireball. I came prepared, blessed with the relics of Stalwart. Defeating me will be no easy task in this place.
Nobody saw that, right?
What would be easier is you not getting hurt in the first place.
And you're not wrong. Thank you, Kelsey, finishing that one off for me.
Too easy.
I got it.
There we go.
What a monstrosity! Odd that the Sleepless came to its aid.
Oh, you're still alive. That wasn't part of the plan. Dangerous thing. A very dangerous thing. You survived! I didn't expect... You willingly led me into a trap. Explain. I apologize. Many have come here looking to harm us or Reef-Talon. The Bane don't seem to harp us Sleepless, and I had to protect Reef-Talon and the other Sleepless, and yet I'm no match for you, and so my best choice seemed... what I did for was unforgivable. Lead me. Take me to Reef-Talon. No! I will protect her. I'm not going to kill her! She's the only fucking thing in this whole goddamn place that has some semblance of sense. Hello, Reef-Talon. The beast woman waits by the dust-caked altar, head bent downward in contemplation. A deep, gravelly rumble emanates from her chest as you cross the chamber's threshold. With a loud chuff, she turns to face you. A fierce pair of ice-blue eyes watch you with murderous intensity. Claws dug deep into the stone floor, kills in shadow, bristles her fur. Primer of Wound Tribe is impressive. Not as impressive as kills in shadows, but mighty all the same. Stalkers and hunters, bane and mystics, all come to spill Reef-Talon's lifeblood. Beast woman must climb deep, deep, paw where lights do not follow. She watches you intently, her ice-blue eyes piercing the chamber's shadow. She places her knuckles upon the cold stone floor, muscles coiled menacingly. Fatebinder creeps to Beast Woman's den, bathed in blood of wound warriors. Why should Reef-Talon speak with human? Jaspos sent me. There's still a way for you to help those in the wound. Fatebinders fearless, like overconfident whelp before first hunt. Would human paw the Shadow Hunter den and demand Prima's life? The Stonestalker den! She watches you cautiously, silently awaiting your next words. Tell me of the Sleepless. Greatest shame of Reef-Talon has sickened own tribe with dreamlessness. Are there no sleepless beasts? No, not yet. Used mending rites on beast and pack, but saw no dreamless scar. Any idea why the Bane ignored the sleepless? Same question ponders Reef-Talon. Scourge beasts seek blood of beast woman, but never sleepless kith, even noisy sleepless. Reef-Talon thinks sleepless cast no scent for scourge beast to smell, no dreams to tempt ancient hungers. Why are they down here? After mending rites, dreamless kith smell like spent flame. Hearts do not beat with purpose or desire to live. Dreamless always call out to Reef-Talon, beg mewling for answers. Reef-Talon has none. The beast woman covers her ears with her hands. Sleepless brood will not leave beast woman. Always remind of failure. Do you know how they were created? Beast woman only knows that sleepless were birthed from mystic strength, from Reef-Talon's corrupting touch. Dark powers extinguish life spark of dying human. After mending right, human looks like living warm blood, but carries hollow death on inside. Reef-Talon looks away ashamed. Do you know of a way to cure them? If Beast Woman knew, would have already tried. Human sage called Lexime insists Reef-Talon has gift, can mend better, but is wrong, is folly to try, must never use rich gift again. I want to know more about your healing abilities. Does Fate Daughter remember a time before learning to crawl? Beast Woman did not know such power existed until packmates already mended. I have no answers for Fatebinder or Beast Woman. How did they awaken? Beast Woman cannot say for sure. Her hands gesticulate wildly for a time, but no words come out. Ever since coming to this place, Reef-Talon feels some of magic, but did not feel until it already happened. Packmate was injured on patrol, and Reef-Talon ran to clutch injured whelp. Beast Woman remembers hearing lifeblood from inside dying body, and it roared to obey. That's when mending right begin to knit flesh. That's when Reef-Talon's shame begin. Do you think the old walls gave you these powers? She shrugs, scratching her head with a gruff sigh. Maybe Reef-Talon never finished proper teaching to be mystic. Power always feels like coming within Reef-Talon, but maybe old walls awoke in mending right. Why do you think the healed became sleepless? Can describe the sensation of healing power, but not meaning. She pauses to think, listlessly tracing a painted symbol on her chest with a claw. When human lies on ground with lifeblood pouring from wounds, Reef-Talon can sense blood rage inside dying creature. And when beast wound touches paw, the human Reef-Talon can stoke blood rage to live longer, to demand blood keep pumping. I'm not explaining right. No, can't. But mystic gift always goes too far. Always. Mending right's grab of life spark stretches far and fast until extinguished, snuffed, drowned. After right, human wounds close and lifeblood dries, but life spark is gone. Healed human is hollow. Does not remember pain or pleasure. Does not dream. Is sleepless. Why flee? You could have stopped using your magic. Too dangerous. What if Reef-Talon's milk sickens cubs? What if blood corrodes tinker tools? No. Too much to lose. Reef-Talon take no chances. Stay confined to deaths. So are you content to let Jaspos and Wagstaff lead your tribe? Would hope Ocean Mystic and Stonecutter choke on own hatreds. Reef-Talon is no longer Prima, so she must not, cannot be concerned with much matters. What can you hope to gain hiding here? Not hiding and saving others. Her breath clouds the cool air, her words sharp and prideful. Reef-Talon could not let corrupting power harm kin and kith. Left home den, but did not abandon tribe. Did not run and hide, but does not know what will solve problem. Can you be sure that your powers won't manifest in a new way that harms the settlers even from here? Beast Woman did not envision this. Fatebinder speaks a possible truth. Sleepless poison is created by mending touch. What if seeing corruption go stronger and spreads from afar? Perhaps Reef-Talon has been cursed for trespassing, or human primal called Kairos forbids. No, you haven't. How did you come to find the ruined? Her eyes go distant and shed their intensity. Reef-Talon has lived 4 lives. First life was free manta-born in islands near human islands called Stalwart. Second life was slave. Third life was Prima to Wound Tribe. And now Reef-Talon lives 4th life as wretched outcast sulking in deep pits of old walls. What was your life as a manta-born like? Manta-born are warriors of the land and ocean, more free than land-trapped beastmen. Island kith were not quarrelsome like Tyr's tribes, not always leading packs to rend-rake kill rivals over parched land. Island warriors respect tribe boundaries where sand meets water. Beast Woman has no need to fight other tribes. Mother Ocean provides great maws and deep lurkers to test warriors and mystics, to keep Manta-born strong. Reef-Talon's mouth stretches to a knowing smile. Has Fatebinder wrestled with black-eyed great maw with head and tail of spears, or killed clear-skinned lurker with growing fangs and snakes for limbs? Has human ever heard of deadly song stinging cloud and stayed awake? Manta-born does not need tribal war to stay fierce, hunt, bleed, freed, packmates. Was good life. Old walls waters are easy for Reef-Talon to swim, not afraid of dark waters, though scourge beasts sometimes lurk in deep places. Tell me about your slavery. Was less than 7 years ago. Reef-Talon woke to the nest beset with humans. Human tribe answering to Prima Stradius overwhelmed Reef-Talon and kith. Likely survived only because humans desired to captive muscle, not roasted beast. Long did Reef-Talon toil in confinement, till mystics from Chorus tribe came one morning to human den. As humans drank, rutted, feasted over moonless night, blood rage filled Reef-Talon and the other captive kith. The hair on the beast woman's back stands erect as she speaks. Saw only red. Awoke to butchered captors and to freedom. Reef-Talon does not know what fever possessed other beast women. Did not think to ask, only thought of escape. So you learned magic from the Manta-born mystics. No, Manta-born groomed Reef-Talon for such a role, but only for a season. Outsiders came, mystic paint came off, war paint came on, and tribe was shattered. Reef-Talon was never given rights. How did you come to lead the wound? Did not come to wound to be Prima, but once arrived Reef-Talon was only proper answer. Was best at hunting new prey. Showed kin and kith how to slink through deep dark. How to hold ground against scourge beasts. All beasts bowed to Reef-Talon. Once, Wound Clan gathered to discuss scourge hunt in old walls. Stonecutter and Ocean Mystic could not agree on plan, wished only to bicker and yell until Reef-Talon roared and the whelps cowered. Tribe knew only Prima Reef-Talon could maintain order, until tribe became fearful of Prima's magic touch. Then Beast Woman could no longer inspire order, only fear. I'll come back later. I wonder. Okay, this is a part where things get really delicate because this DLC is, as I said, quite iffy. And I'm hoping I didn't break it already. So I'm going to say it's time for you to... I'm going to say you should leave this place and go further into the old walls. No. Tired of running, blah, 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 blah. Then we'll settle this another way. How will Fatebinder do such thing? Human will leave this place. Nothing to discuss. Leave Reef-Talon to suffer with withered kin. Let finding Reef-Talon fade from memory. Return to the wound. You can be of help there, and perhaps lead the settlers. Reef-Talon has already fouled packmates. Mending rights, closed rips and tears, but left empty husk. Wound tribe can no longer accept Reef-Talon as alpha or even lowly pack as whelp. Fatebinder speaks empty words that cannot be fulfilled. You're only running because the sleepless remind you of your guilt. If I could help them find peace, would you return? Mystic strength, the source of dreamless corruption. Reef-Talon could keep power buried inside and focus on leading hunt for Scourge Beasts. Could still serve tribe. But dreamless brood still clings to life. Hollow husks always follow Reef-Talon. Stumble through the dark halls and hunger for pack leaders' call. No way to ease suffering of sleeplessness except by death. But Reef-Talon will not kill feeble kith. Is Fatebinder suggesting no? You should lead. Ocean Mystic, Wagstaff, and Stonecutter Gestos roar loudly. Wound leaders imitate alpha, but must slink, smile, boast to scrounge respective tribe. True Prima does not scrounge. True Prima already has respect. Was like this when Reef-Talon claimed Wound Tribe, but now packmates fear mending rights. Reef-Talon does not have respect, but need to tame Rebs and Gestos. Okay, so because I don't know if this will work or not, I'm going to attempt.
Spotted something with sharp eyes.
To see if I can fix this shit.
Look.
Oh God, that's a lot of traps. Stop running, you idiots!
You call that your worst?
Fucking hell. But, hopefully, because I waited before talking to her, it's not broken. We will see. So what I need to do now is read the murals.
Come to die at the hands of a hero of Vendrian's Well.
Pray is hard. Is that nothing?
Will do.
Deep.
There we go.
On it.
All right, so let's see. So I found. Let's see. Hmm. So, we need to go and read the chronicle pieces.
Can't do that.
This
And of course, more Bane.
I got nothing. If I had kids, they'd be feeling that one.
Come on, fireball.
I'm enjoying this a little too much.
That nothing. That nothing.
Can't do that.
And I don't think there's anything else in here. So. Let's go and look
Can't
at
do
those
that.
parchment pieces, which...
Keep eyes and ears open.
Again, the pathing does not want to function.
Consider it done.
Wow. Really, game? I'm just looking to make sure there's nothing that I'm... that I missed. That looks different. I wonder. No, don't run up there, you stupid.
Sorry, can't do that.
I don't know what that did.
As you command.
Odd. Stop being stupid.
As you command.
Pathfinding is not functioning properly.
I got it.
As you approach the wall, what at first appears to be a collection of haphazard stains, on closer inspection seems to be a deliberate creation. A procession of handprints. All of them seem too large to be human, but about the right size of that to be beast festooned on the wall, although each is varied in shape and features. Sniffing at the assemblage of prints, Kills and Shadow says nothing as she examines the contours of the many hands, placing her own paw against the mural for comparison. All of the prints are of a similar style, a single color mark for palm and splayed fingers. There is considerable variety. Examine the shapes. It becomes clear that nearly every print is distinguished from one another, some greatly so. Some prints sport bulbous palms, others rectangular, some fingers appear long and clawed, others stunted. A few even show signs of webbing between the digits or joints that bend at odd angles. You examine the prints individually, tracing your fingers along the wall's surface to detect any noteworthy changes in texture. After a few moments, you determine there are two distinct types of paint. The first appear to be made with some sort of dark pigment that flakes off at the touch. Many of these pigment paints have faded, some to where only the palm is visible. The other style seems to be more of an act of heat branding than paint layered on stone. These charcoal black handprints are slightly recessed, as if the stone is melted from the imprinter's touch. From the corner of your eye, you see these prints seem to shimmer with reds and blues of the bane, but on direct observation, the prints always have a matte black finish. Short of cataloging specific details, you're confident you've given the wall a thorough investigation. Fingers outstretched, Kills and Shadow places her hand right, then left, atop the various prints, never finding a match to her own. After sizing her hand against a dozen others, she steps away and hunkers haunch in silence. What does Alpha think to Kills and Shadow? The beast woman taps her talons against stone for anticipation, her eyes scanning the mule intently. Now, this is the part, ladies and gentlemen, where I have to look this up because I think I know the right answer, but I don't know the right answer, and if I fuck this up, I'm going to be pissed. So, hold on. Cheating again, because I screwed this up the first time. Because it's broken. Stop spamming me with crap. There we go. It was just minimized because things are stupid. Did I fuck it up? Fuck, I think I fucked it up again. Shit. Okay, let's go back and talk to Lexime and see if she has anything to say. I don't... Wait. Ah. I'm going to figure this out on the off time. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.